Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and all beings existent. Today, well, not today, but when I recorded this, I played Minecraft Manhunt for the first time. I was on a tight schedule, so I only managed to record one game, even though I did two others. However, those ended very quickly when they gave runners their death certificate 2 minutes in. So I'll just show you the third one, which was the only one that actually is worth the content. However, some audio didn't record properly during these, so I'll just narrate it as if it was a story to make it better. So, without further thing to say, enjoy. So the game started out and immediately my opponent ran towards the trees while I stood frozen, waiting. I saw quickly that there weren't any more trees around, and the trees that man was going to were the only ones, so I knew that I had to try and sneakily get some basic resources before I could fight him. However, my plan was for naught, so as in our first ever fight, I got absolutely mauled and knew I needed more gear if I wanted to beat this guy. I soon acquired basic stone tools and decided to go in his direction, hoping to find him and get a sneak kill on him. However, after finding a cave, I decided to first try and get some resources, since by this point the lad hadn't even gotten his first stone. I managed to acquire a shield and some extra iron, but while exploring the cave further deep, I made a big mistake. By losing my gear, I thought it was all over. Being this far behind, I didn't think it would be possible to come back it. However, while exploring around desperate, I found something that changed the entire run. In being able to acquire iron and food from this village, suddenly I found myself back up to speed and decided that this was not over. It was around this moment, entering a cave to acquire a bit extra iron, that I realized my opponent had yet to get the acquire hardware advancement, which means he still hadn't gotten any iron. This was a big advantage for me, and I intended to exploit it. However, just in case, I decided to get some more resources before finally going behind his trail. However, during the time I spent mining, he actually did acquire some iron, and in fact managed to get a diamond, according to him, one singular one, but I was not gonna trust that. So, with newly found caution, I proceeded in the direction the compass told me, hoping to be able to jump him and end this quickly. While arriving at this cave, I spotted the compass changing directions all of a sudden, and I knew this was the place he was in, the place he had found the diamonds, the place I would probably finally fight him once more. But this time, I was determined not to lose, so I made my way down cautiously, always checking for name tags, slowly but surely. However, I found a lot of iron on my way there, and that left me confused as to what actually was the gear that this man had. I decided to recollect them and smelt them myself to gain as much gear as I could before the final battle, since I was scared of how much exactly this guy was stacked. After acquiring nearly full iron armor, I decided it was now time to make my move, so I descended through the cave slowly, guiding myself by the compass, searching for the man I needed to assassinate. But just as I was nearing him, spotting his name tag, something happened that made me completely reconsider this operation. Oh God! But I was not to be deterred, and I decided to go ahead and fight. So I'll just leave the rest of what happened to you. Thank you for watching. And with that win making me 3 endo in this server since I joined in, I left. Happy at what happened. Hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye.